Hi guys, hope you're all safe and well. In this video I'd like to talk about shoulder stability, where I'm going to show you some exercise for looking after your shoulders. Being a wheelchair user, really important to look after your shoulders. So in my past videos I have shown you about the bands that I use. These bands come in 5 different strengths. All the carabiner on the end has handles, a couple of detachable handles. It also has these cuffs that you can attach to your wrists or legs if you want to do leg exercises. But I have had some feedback on other videos saying, what about the guys that haven't got very good hand function? So in this video I'm going to be using TheraBands. Now they come in different colours, available at all good high street retailers, online with your Amazons and eBays and stuff like that. With these, there is no need to grip. You can just wrap them around your hands. You can take up the strength, wrap it around more if they're too long. You can attach it to your wrists. Just be careful that for those that can't feel the skin, make sure you're not getting any friction burns. You may need to wear a pair of gloves. As ever with all exercising, it's good to have a bit of a warm up. Get your heart rate up, get the blood moving, greasing the joints. So I'm going to start off a little bit. The more you can get really, between 5 and 10 minutes. But I've had a push round earlier, so I'm alright. Okay, switch it up and over. If you can't raise your arms up that much, just do as much as you can. Cancel lawnmowers. The neck off. Okay, nice big couple of windmills. Stretch the shoulders out, forwards and backwards. And the same with the other one. Okay. Try a couple of shoulder rolls backwards and forwards. Okay, let's get into some exercises. So for the first exercise, I'm going to be working on the rotator cuff muscles, doing internal and external exercises. So you need to find a good anchor point for the band. So I'm just going to hook it around the door handle. Be careful you don't cut the bands when you shut the door. So either side of the lock. Make sure it's nice and secure, and make sure you haven't damaged the band at all. So, I'm going to pull up alongside. So I've got the correct height I need for this exercise. So, first one I'm going to be doing is external. So, keeping your arm at 90 degrees and your elbow in by your side. Okay, I'm going to do 1 set of 10. And then when I'm in the same position, I'm going to do it internally on the other arm. And do another set of 10. It's important to keep a good posture. Some of you, when doing these bands, might need to use a chest strap to secure yourself. And then back, 10 on the other side. Ten again on the other arm internal. Third set on this arm. Okay, that's that way done. Now I'm going to turn around 180 degrees so I can complete the exercises on the other arm. You'll find that I group these exercises so that I don't have to keep readjusting the height that I've got my bands anchored at. So internal again, set 10. External on the right arm. You need to secure yourself. You just hold on to the wheel the other side. And again, the second set, left arm. Second set on the right arm. Third set on the left arm. Last set. When working these muscles, you don't need a great deal of resistance. This exercise I'd like to simulate pushing a wheelchair. So, one on each hand, get some tension on, and just following the wheel rim round, taking it back as far as you can, at that full range of motion. And the same with the other hand. As I said earlier, with these exercises I'd like to do the opposite as well, so you can doing the same, but simulating reverse in a wheelchair. Try and get your arm as far back as you can. And the other arm. So for this exercise, I'd like to position the band just above the shoulder height. Okay, some people might have a big gap between their door and the band might be slipping down. So you can simply tie a knot in the middle of the band and close the door on that. I've got this that came with my pack TheraBands. I'm going to thread that through. That bit of foam there just stops it from pulling through. Okay. So for the sake of how long this video is, if I do all the exercises, I'm just going to be demonstrating one set of 10 on each side. But then you can adapt it to what you want. 2 or 3 sets be fine. So this is the straight pull down. So 2 more sets of that, and then turn around 180 degrees and do it with the other arm. For the next exercise, just going to do some forward shoulder rows. Okay, so I'm keeping the band at the same height. Okay, if you've got the balance, you can do these alternate arms, but I haven't got the balance, so I'm going to stabilise myself with one arm and punching out. Set of 10. You can have the band over the shoulder or under the shoulder, just as long as it's not burning you. And then 10 on the other arm. And then repeat for a total of 3 sets on each arm. So, like most exercises I show, as well as a push, I'll do a pull. Same as if I do an external, I'll do an internal. So this one, same as the last exercise, I'm going to be pulling back now. It's like a shoulder row, Okay, so fist back into your shoulder blade, keeping your elbow nice and high. And 10 on the other arm. Okay, secure yourself. And again, repeat till you've done 3 sets on each arm. So while the band's in the same position, do a diagonal pull down now. Okay, you can keep your arms slightly bent. Okay, so across and down to the side. You do that for a total of 10, and then turn 180 and do this same exercise on the other arm. this one we're going to be doing a straight arm pull back. So simply from there, pulling back. Other arm. Important not to have too much resistance on, because if you've got it too tight, you won't be getting to the full range. Last couple of exercises, we're just going to use our wheelchairs as an anchor point. So just under the foot plate. Okay, so first exercise, front shoulder raise. So, straight arm. And then the other arm. You can see my balance isn't very good, so I'm pressing on my leg to keep my balance. And then repeat for another 2 times each side. Okay, next one. Side lateral raises. And the other side. Complete further for a total of 3 sets each side. That's the end of the exercises. Don't get very important. Do the stretch down, so you can choose some of the exercises that we showed you earlier. There's plenty on there to choose from. With these exercises, keep up the routine, look after your shoulders.